Hello, Mr. Ari, alright?
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we talked about rotating the metric 90 degree. Okay, let's take a review. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and how
7, 8, 9.
how I
10,
want
11,
to
12.
rotate this 90
13,
degree.
14, 15.
Yeah.
There'll be 7, 4, 1.
So how can we rotate this?
8, 4, 5, 2.
Yeah. How can we rotate
9,
this?
6, 3.
How can we rotate this?
Oh, you just
First of all, we transfer.
transpose.
What's
Then-
how do we transfer?
We reverse.
How do we transpose this? Let's do the transfer first. What does it become? What does it become? You remember the transposing? Yeah? Do this.
So the 159 is the same.
147. Yeah? And then what?
Is 159 the diagonal the same?
Yeah. And then look 4 and 2. 7 and 3. 6 and 8, right? Yeah? And then you reverse this bit. Reverse each row, right?
Mm.
So that will be 7, 4, 1, 8, 5, 2, 9, 6, 3. Okay? Is that a...
I think.
Yeah? Look, this is rotate 90 degrees there. Right?
Okay.
Yeah? Transpose. Transpose. What's transpose? Swapping, right? Swapping. Swapping along the
I
diagonal.
think that's anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
No, I
Clockwise, okay? Clockwise. Does it make sense?
mm.
How can we do this anti-clockwise?
I think you just do the transpose thingy. Wait.
One easy way, I mean, you can think about it. How do
Wait, so, let me think.
Yeah.
So yours is 3, 6, 9.
So you turn this way. So it's 3, 6, 9, 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7. Okay? You turn this out this way. Does it make sense? Okay?
3, 6, 9, 2, 5.
Yeah?
I think you just do this one and just do the line this way instead of this way. When you do the line here and you swap
Okay.
it.
How can I
So
solve
you
it?
transpose it and
Yeah.
you did a line here. So first you do a line here and then you do a line here.
How do you know? How do you know it's line here?
Because this is the answer.
Yeah.
And then it's like you put a line, you did a line here. So you just swap it.
Swap. Aha. Okay. Yeah. So you mean swap the rows? Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Good observation. Yes. So we instead of swapping each row, we swap the rows. Yeah. So this row is triple. Yeah. Yeah. Or another easy way. I was going to tell you that you can clockwise how many times and make it anti-clockwise. Look, this is clockwise. You want to turn this thing anti-clockwise here, and then I want you to make it clockwise, how many times it needs to be to become one clockwise?
3.
Yeah, well done. So it's the same, right? You anti-clockwise 3 times, you become clockwise. You clockwise 3 times, you become what anti-clockwise, right? Yeah, that's another way if you really can't figure out that way, right? Okay, so let's review this code, the transpose. Let's do the transpose thing, okay? Let's do the transpose thing. Define transpose. Let's call it a metric M and
Column.
if not metric, if it is empty, we just return, okay? And now we return, we want to create a new metric which we call it T. Okay, let's do the rows first, okay? The rows and column equals the length of M and what's the column? Length of M0, okay? Yeah? So that's the number of rows, that's the columns, right? And then I want to create a new, Eric, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I
That's
transpose
very nice.
this, this is 3 rows and 2 columns, right? Look, yeah.
Mhm.
If I transpose it, and what do I get? Look, what do I get with this? If I transpose,
You transpose.
I will get what? I transpose this one. What do I get? The rows you become the new metric. The rows will become original columns. The columns will become rows. So it will be 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, right? And this is 2 rows and 3 columns. Yeah. The dimension has changed. Look, yeah. Look, this dimension has changed to here, right? Right? Yes. Here, look at this one. This one is 2, 1, 1, right? 1, 1. The index is 1, 1. The original is also 1, 1. And this one is original is what? 2, 1. And then here you become 1, 2, right? Yeah? Right? 0, 1, 1, 2. Yeah? Got it? So the number, so for example, this one, the index, if it's ij, right? And then when it goes to the transpose, it will become what? The index will become what? Ji, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You swap the rows and columns. So here, why we need to know this? Because the RC, and then I need to create a metric T equals, at the beginning I put it 0 for underscore in range R, okay? That's the columns. And then for underscore in range what? That's the rows. It will become what?
RC.
C. C.
C.
RC. The original is R times C, right? And then after I create this becomes C times R. Okay? This is the metric for C times R. R columns. And then C rows. Okay? Got it? Right, Eric? Yeah? Okay, so now look, then I can do this for R in
Number 4.
range. I want to assign, look, R in range R for C in range
Number 4.
C, right? Look, the original, this T, can you tell me what do I put here? The index equals, the original is M, right? M, R, C. So what should I put here?
C.
C,
R.
yeah, well done. Return, which metric? Which metric out? M is the input, what's the output? Come on, it's very obvious. What are we doing here? Target, ticket. This is the transpose, okay? We are creating a new metric, so the space complexity is ORC. The time complexity is what? Come on, very obvious.
O1.
Huh?
O.
Sorry? Why is O1? Come on, O1. We are transposing. We need to visit each element, right?
ON.
What's n? Equals what?
Number O.
Yeah, I mean I want you to represent the complexity using R and C. What's R and C? O1.
R and C.
Yeah, R times C. That's it. Because that's n equals R times C. R rows, C columns. And look, here is 2. That's very obvious. R and C. Come on. Why you say O1, right? The space complexity here. This is creating a new metric.
I thought
Right?
you said time complexity.
Yeah, time complexity. This is time complexity and then space complexity here, right? We are allocating the space for the new metric. Yeah, make sense?
Do it? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
got it. Okay, now. So remember yesterday we talked about reversing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say clockwise. Okay, let's just do this clockwise first. Clockwise M. M equals. Okay, we use this to say I want to replace. I want to replace the content of metric by transpose. Transpose. and then
Transpose.
row
Transpose.
equals length of the new matrix.
Transpose.
Okay, and then look, Eric.
It isn't supposed to be transpose.
Transpose. Okay, for row in range, this is yesterday's column, yeah. what? MR. Each row I want to reverse this. How do I reverse this?
Column minus 1.
MR column minus 1. Okay, that's the
Oh
reverse.
yeah.
And then let's see clockwise, yeah? And then if I can repeat this 3 times, that'd be anti-clockwise. That's one method of doing it, right? Yeah? You can say anti-clockwise.
I think you
If
need
I-
to return it.
That's fine. Let's return. Look, if we're changing this, anti-clockwise. Clockwise. And we can just do this. Clockwise
Times 3.
M.
Times
Yeah.
3.
And clockwise M, yeah, that's it. Yeah? Yeah, you can set it to M, right? M equals that. Okay, so that's one way of doing it.
That's the.
Okay, one thing I want to mention is that this is not in place. What is in place is changing the numbers without allocating a new one. This is we are allocating a new one, right? Allocating a new one. But if I tell you the dimension is n times n, it means that it's a square metric, right? It's a square metric, right? Yeah? 3 times 3, 4 times 3. It's a square metric. Then we can do this in place.
In no time.
In place. What does it mean in place? So in
In
place,
no
like,
time.
look, Eric, for
0 seconds.
n equals length m, right? Eric, look.
And it'll be without
Yeah?
this in Python.
N equals length m. That's the rows, and then that's the columns. For I in range n, right? And then for j in range what? Range what?
Range M.
No, it's quite easy to make a mistake. Range I. Because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All I want to change
Wait, that's
is
6.
okay. Look, I want to swap along the diagonal, right? Yeah? Alright? So all I need to iterate is this half or this half, right? The top half or bottom half, right? You don't need to iterate all of it, right? Am I right? Yeah? Look, if I swap
You
here,
don't need to do this time.
look, I iterate here. 4, yeah, I don't need to, if I go to the 4, I swap with 2, right? Right? If I go here again and, look, if I swap it, that will be 2 and 4, right? And then if I go here again, if I iterate this again, what happens? I swap it back, right? Does it make sense? You swap it twice, that's not what we want. We just want to swap it, the
Once.
bottom half, yeah? Am I right? Does it make sense?
We
Yeah?
only want to swap
So
it
look, how can I do this? Look, M, I, J, M, J, I equals what? Look, tuple. M, I, J, M, J, I equals what?
MIJ, MJI equals MJI.
Uh-huh.
And that MIJ.
Well done. This is swapping. AB equals BA, yeah? I want to swap two values. Eric Ryan equals Ryan Eric. Eric and Ryan will swap. Yeah? Okay. So now this is
Doesn't make really much difference.
this is in place. And then now when we transpose it, how we want to reverse it each row, yeah? This is the same, yeah? Row in range n, and I want to swap the color, the rows 1, 2, 3. I want to swap 1 to 3. I remember we can use what? How do we swap?
2 pointers.
2 pointer. Or we can just go through to the half, yeah?
Yeah.
So for j in range n divided by 2, and then look, mr, this is the row, mrj,
On the bear hut, I'm gonna catch
MR, Eric.
What a lovely day.
this index will be m minus 1 minus j, yeah? Basically, I want to swap these two color elements, right? Look, Eric, j here, this is 0, I want to swap it with this, what's this? 0, 1, 2, 2, right? The index, right?
Mhm.
How do you get the 2? It's 3 minus 0 minus 1. 3 is the number of elements in the row. Yeah. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to swap with this and this, right? Yes?
Yeah.
This is index 1, and I want to calculate this index. This index equals what? 6 elements. Yeah. 6 minus 0, minus 1. 1 minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? 4. You see? So it's number of elements minus 1 minus j. That will be, and I need to swap it. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, so now if I want to make it anti-clockwise, instead of swapping each row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Instead of swapping,
That's the 6.
oh, every time instead of swapping this, yeah, I want to swap here, right? Yeah? Right? Am I right? So look, what should I do? Look, this is the same, yeah?
You shall.
Alright, this is the same. So I just have to go through the first half, right? The number of rows, half. Eric, look at this one. Yeah? And I want to swap what, Eric? MR is this one. I want to swap it with
C.
M minus R minus 1, right? Alright? Yeah, this is the number of rows. MR is here. N minus R MR is here. So I want to swap it with these two. So M minus I equals what? What should I put here? Easy. MR M minus R minus 1 equals N minus R minus 1 N.
MR.
Yeah, wait up.
Hey, that's a bit different
Okay.
to the others.
Okay, so you see, that's the swapping. When we swapping, it will be
They
anti-clockwise.
have a
Yeah,
return.
yeah, return N. Okay.
Isn't it supposed to be on this line or what?
No, we don't need to swap it in the middle, right? Because if you swap the middle to the middle, it doesn't change. Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, you want to swap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I mean, do you need to put the return here?
Yeah. No, I don't have space. Look, you swap 1 to 5, 2 to 4. 3 you can swap with itself, or you don't need to do anything. Even you do it, it's the same, right? Yeah? Okay, so that's the swapping. Okay? Any questions? Any questions?
Mm.
Any questions?
I'm looking, baby.
It's basically. Can you tell me why this is n minus 2, n divided by 2? Okay, no, I don't need you to write the code. I just need you to explain to me why this is n divided by 2. N is the number of rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay?
So you technically just need to do n divided by 2
Yeah?
because that's technically
What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here?
we.
What are we trying to solve here?
We're just trying to solve the anti-clockwise.
Yeah, I mean here, this bit. After we transpose, what are we doing here?
We wanna do the middle
Yeah, do the middle. What do the middle?
and swap it.
Swap this one, swap to which one? Yeah, and this one swap to the. Yeah, we're done. And then we just need to go through the half.
And
That's
it's
what
just
you mean.
like divided by 2.
Yeah, half, right?
Yeah.
And then MR will be
That's
here, right? 3 that will be here, right? Let's I want to swap with MR and this one. N minus R minus 1 is this one, right? Okay? Does it make sense? Yeah? Okay, that's it for today. Good job.
Goodbye!